The U.S. government shutdown has begun. On Tuesday, the Senate failed to pass a bill to keep the government funded beyond the midnight deadline. The vote was 55 to 45, short of the 60 needed. That means starting Wednesday, most federal agencies will have to suspend operations, keeping only essential services running. Air travel could be disrupted, monthly jobs report won't be released, and tens of thousands of federal workers will be sent home without pay. A deal looks unlikely as Democrats insist the spending bill must include healthcare subsidies. Republicans want that handled separately. And the House of Representatives, which would also need to pass any compromise, is not even in session. U.S. President Donald Trump has added fuel to the fire. He's threatened to cancel programs favored by Democrats and fire more federal workers if the shutdown happens. Already more than 150,000 employees are set to leave federal payrolls this week. Agencies have also issued their shutdown plans. If offices doing research, customer service and other non-essential work will close, while military troops, border guards and law enforcement will stay on duty but won't get paid until Congress resolves the standoff. The last shutdown, in fact, had come in 2018 and 2019, lasting 35 days and costing the economy $3 billion. This time, $1.7 trillion in agency funding is at stake. Democrats say millions of Americans could face higher healthcare costs if subsidies expire. Republicans say Democrats are holding the budget hostage ahead of the 2026 midterm polls. Aditya Vadavan is joining us for more details on this story. Aditya, what implications is this shutdown likely to have?
Well, absolutely, Uday. If you see, this shutdown in the United States of America will have an adverse impact across the country because, the key funding bills that have not been passed by the Democrats will definitely can be a bone of contention between the top principal political parties, which are the Republicans and the Democrats. So at this juncture, already people are, very antagonized due to Donald Trump, due to some policies of U.S. President Donald Trump. He has been, taking such policy steps that isn't going down very well with the people of the United States of America because due to these tariffs that he's been imposing, that he has been imposing on other countries. What is happening that the inflation is also expected to go up in the United States, and at this critical juncture, these funding bills are not cleared by in the U.S. Congress. So there is definitely a problem for the entire country. Yes, so there.
Ambassador KP Fabian, former diplomat, joins us on the broadcast. Ambassador Fabian, what do you make of this U.S. shutdown, which has reportedly begun from today?
It's like this. This is the 15th shutdown since 1981. There was one for 35 days when Trump was president previously. Now, this shutdown has occurred because the Democrats want more money spent on health benefits for the poorer sections of the Americans. And Trump is refusing to do that. And the problem is that for the funding bill, the budget, to pass the Senate, Trump needs 60 votes out of 100. And in the Senate, the Republicans have only 53. So that is where it is. And the impression is that this is going to last a while. And Trump has threatened to carry out measures like sacking more employees. And another thing is that, the September employment data now will not come out. And they have something called furlough in the United States. That is temporary cessation of paid employment. So the essential employees, so to say, they will continue to work without payment, and the non-essentials can sit at home. So it's a very ridiculous situation, but then it is a typically American situation.
Let me, in fact, also join Shruti Dasgupta for her perspective